Hi, it's Kaylin, and I am here to do a video for you on two popular books, and these are books that I have not read yet. They are very different from each other. One is a novel, a contemporary novel, and one of them is a thriller novel. And they're, like I said, they're both very different, but they were both very popular and well regarded when they came out not too long ago. And I am just asking for a little bit of your help to decide, or to help me decide which one to read next. So I will get into these books, give you a short little synopsis if you haven't already, like me, read these books yet, and perhaps you can help me out with deciding which one to read next. If you like both of them, if you like one of them more than the other, or if you didn't like either of them, all comments and suggestions are welcome. So without further ado, I will talk about these two books. The first one is called A Man Called Ove by Fredrik Backman, and I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. It's either Ove or Uve, but this is about a grumpy old man, basically, who some next door neighbors move in, and I guess they knock over his mailbox with a U-Haul, and that kind of sets off an encounter with them, and they become unlikely friends. I guess this centers on this old man's life, but it draws other people into it, and I guess it centers on the friendship that they form, but I don't know a lot of it about it other than that. I have heard really good things about this book. It has gotten good reviews as far as I know, and it's been a #1 New York Times bestseller. That doesn't always mean much to me, but I read the back of the book and I have seen people review this on YouTube, and it seems like a pretty good book. So I was thinking that it might be enjoyable for me. So if you've read this and you enjoyed it, let me know. And the next book that I have is The Girls by Emma Cline. And like I said, these are two very different picks for me. However, they're both very popular, and I've heard great things about either, and sometimes I'm a mood reader, and sometimes I don't know what mood or what book I am interested in until I start reading it. So this might be the case for these two books. Anyway, The Girls by Emma Cline is about a young teenage girl who meets another girl who is seems like a free spirit, and she draws this girl into her world and introduces her to, it says, the charismatic leader. And so this book, I have heard, has comparisons to the Manson family. I guess it's kind of based on that real life story, and I think that reading the actual story of the Manson family would creep me out too much, and I haven't read it, even though I've read a lot of true crime, but this might be a little bit more tolerable for me to handle. This is a thriller. I guess there's some violence in it, and she gets drawn into this cult-like group, and I guess it's about her as an adult looking back on the summer that this all happened and what her thoughts are looking back on it. So this is The Girls by Emma Cline. So I have two very different books, and I'm hoping that maybe if you have an opinion on either, you can let me know which one I might enjoy reading. I think maybe The Girls might be more of a summer type read, taking place in the summer. But I don't know, maybe A Man Called Ove would be just as good for this time of year. Like I said, I am usually a mood reader, but sometimes I don't know what mood I am in until I start reading the book, and it tells me, yeah, I want to read this book, or no, this is not the book for this particular place or time in my life. So I am asking for a little bit of help. If you have any opinions on either of these books, let me know, and I might be able to decide from there. So thank you very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.